guys, Robin, Melissa here with Flea Market Flipper.
Hey.
Guys, today we are talking about, is an eBay store worth the cost? And guess what? It depends on what kind of business you have right now, where you're at in your business. So we're going to dive into, is it 7?
Yes, 7.
7 ways to determine if an eBay store is worth the cost for you.
For you and your flipping business.
That's it. That's it. For us, I'll give you that right up front. Yes, it is. We didn't do it for years. We've been flipping for over 23 years. And we did not have a store probably until about 3 years ago. We started looking deeper into it and we went full-time flipping, what was it, 4 or 5 years ago?
4 years ago.
Yeah, 4 years ago. So that's when we started looking into it. We started making a lot more money and that's when we realized, yeah, this is definitely the way to go for us. So we want to give you guys some great pointers to figure out if it is right for you or if it's not, if it's a waste of money. Because it goes both ways, really.
Because you do have to pay a fee. It's a monthly fee depending on, either whatever subscription you get, it's a monthly fee. So you have to make sure that it's worth it to pay the monthly fee, that you're going to be getting the discounts that you need to make up for it.
Yeah,
so
get the benefits out of it, exactly.
So we're going to dive into that a little bit. And
Sweet.
One of the reasons, though, that we didn't do it for a long time is because we don't sell a lot of high volume. We're more high profit, lower volume is our business model. So fewer items, higher profit items. So to us, it didn't really make sense at first because we didn't need 1,000 listings or whatever it is, like however many listings. We didn't need that. We didn't list that many per month or sell that many. So we could get away with selling a couple 100 for a year, and we'd be good. So yeah,
cool.
So we can dive into some of the
Let's
benefits.
dive into them, guys, and you guys can decide for yourself if this is right or wrong for you, for sure.
Okay, so one of the first benefit is there is a discount on your final value fees. So instead of paying, normal categories are about 10%. So across the board, there's a couple that are going to be higher and lower, but most of them you can average about 10%. So with a store, you get 9.15%. So
it will save you a little bit, and that adds up hugely when you're making some good money on eBay. So when the money starts coming in, it definitely will save you money. It might not save you the money on the $10, $15, $20 items, but when you start to get into $1,000, $2,000, $4,000, $5,000, yeah, it definitely saves you more money on that. So something to think about.
If you sell that many items and they add up to that, it definitely, it all adds up. So that little bit makes a difference and can easily pay for your store plus more.
Exactly.
So if you're selling enough volume, or enough profit. High profit items.
So that's the first one.
Second one is the cap on the final value fees, and this was a huge one for us.
Big time.
I don't know if you want to talk about that.
Yeah, definitely the cap on the final value fees. Every final value fee you have to pay. It's like we just talked about. It's 9.1, whatever it was.
9.15, yeah.
9.15, or it's 10% if you don't have an eBay store. They cap it. They just recently raised the cap, but they cap it at $200 or $350, and they did have it at $250. So no matter what you sold over $2,500, that was all you had to pay was the $250 flat rate for that. Now we sell items. Some of our items are anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 per item. So they would cap those at, well, it was $250, but now it's $350. But still, it's a great deal because it's money that you're saving. Anything over $3,500 sale, you don't have to pay that extra money on the 10%. So that is an awesome deal for the store feature for sure.
Yeah, and last year, I think we had like 3 or 4 items that were over. They were 5,000, 6,000. So it definitely it's
capped them
worth it
off
right there. For $350 versus 500 or 700, whatever it is. So definitely worth it, and that was a huge one for us. So.
For sure.
Yeah, that was definitely a deciding factor.
Number 3, what do we got?
Vacation mode, which was another big one that we really like.
If you guys have not been around very long, Flea Market Flipper, we love vacations. We love traveling. We love to be able to find thrift stores and stuff while we're on the road, flea markets. Yeah. So this was a huge one for us, to be able to set all your items on vacation mode to let people know, hey, I'm going to be away for this next week. It's going to delay your shipping a little bit, but instead of having to go into 50, 60, 70 items and do this individually to each item, you click them all and you're able to send out a message, or if anybody jumps onto your item to look at it, it says, hey, seller is away for until this date. They will be back and the item might be delayed in shipping, which that is amazing to be able to do that on all your listings instead of having to do it one at a time. Yeah. So that one was a huge one for us. When we knew that probably was the main clincher for us in the beginning, to be able to do that, because we were traveling, and that was the one thing that we did know about the store, that we wanted to have that feature on our eBay account.
I just wanted to put a note into, like, you can If you don't have a store, you can still change your handling time. So you can go in and change your handling time to longer. Like if you know you're going to be gone for a long weekend, you can put 5 days as your handling time. But people don't usually like to see that. If they don't know you're on vacation, they just see the handling time is a long time.
Yeah.
They might not like it. But I mean, you can do that still. So that is an option, which we've done in the past too.
Yep.
But vacation mode, people see, okay, this person's on vacation mode, they're back this day. So they know my item's getting shipped out the day or the next like couple days right after. So,
Yeah.
And they can see that. They can still purchase the item. They know when you're coming back, and they know when it'll be shipped out.
And we have sold tons of stuff while we're out of
Still on
town on
vacation
vacation.
mode.
Exactly. So it is a great feature. We used it. I can't tell you how many times when we travel. So we absolutely love that feature of the stores.
Because and if you do forget to put it on vacations, because one thing that's tough, and we've done it before too, like we've made a sale on our way out of town, and it's like, okay, well now you got to email the buyer, tell them, you know, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be back for a week, I'll get it shipped out or whatever, and it's fine. Like some people are fine with it. They're like, no problem. But some people, you know, you have to refund their money. You know, you lose the sale. So, and they're just not really that happy with it.
Yep,
so,
we've had it go both ways, so it's catch-22. But we do, like I said, it's very easy to be able to do that.
If they can see that you're on vacation, they know when it's gonna be shipped, then it's a good thing.
Yep, no problem. So awesome.
Number four is you get a coupon every quarter. So if you have a store, you get a $25 coupon that you can use for supplies that eBay offers. So that you have like a couple things that you can choose from. You use $25 for shipping supplies, which is awesome. You
Boxes, packaging material, tape, all that kind of stuff. So we had never used this until somebody actually in Flipper University said, "Hey, are you guys utilizing this?" And we didn't even know that. So we started, once they told us that, we jumped on there and we started ordering tape, the eBay tape and that kind of stuff.
Who doesn't like free?
Exactly.
Free stuff.
$25 for free.
So that's $100 a year right there that you're getting in supplies. So I mean, if you think about that with your store fees,
exactly, you can deduct $100 and you're using the supplies that you're doing no matter what, because you're actually you're shipping stuff out. So
and you didn't love the tape at first, but now you really like it.
No, I think it's great. It's it says eBay on it, and it's just a tape that says eBay, and eBay loves it because it's advertising for them. But it's free tape for us, so we're able to do it instead of actually having to buy the tape to do it. So it's awesome. So that is definitely a huge feature, a huge key in the eBay stores.
Yeah. So, and number five is increased traffic from Google. So Google is always searching. They're always, trolling the internet for different things. If somebody is looking for your item that you have, if you notice, you Google stuff and it comes up in search. You see videos on it, you see posts on it, you see shopping images, and the shopping images can come from eBay. So a lot of times, a lot of times it can. So we buy on eBay too, but there's a lot of stuff that can come from eBay. So your listing can be shown right there. If you have a store, they definitely help you out. So
and that is a huge key. Like you said, it doesn't happen usually right as soon as you list an item. It has to go on there for a little bit.
They gotta troll. They gotta do all their stuff.
Exactly. So, but it is a huge feature for somebody who sells unique items. Something like a certain machine, a specialty, a tire changing machine or a balancing machine, any of that kind of stuff where you actually have the model in the eBay listing for the title. Google sees that stuff, and when somebody types in to do research on that, it throws that right in their face and says, hey, you can go buy this right now on eBay. And it is on the first page. I mean, you're getting awesome traffic from having the store and having that. So that is another huge feature.
It will work a little bit better for more unique items, not so much the items that there's hundreds
of
thousands of them out there. But if it's a unique item and there's a model number and there's not a lot of them out there, for sure your stuff's going to be seen. And then it even takes them to eBay, so they could all do another search in eBay and still find your item. So if it's not that item, they still could find it because it's now taking them to the platform, which is great. So, so that's a big one. So search is huge. So number 6 is actually something that we have not used yet, but it's Terapeak Analytics. So it's analytics on a whole bunch of stuff.
Melissa was telling me about this, and it sounds amazing, and I don't know why we have not used it yet, but you type in, it gives you the trending stuff on eBay, it gives you the stuff that has sold in the last month, it gives you, all these different analytics on your eBay business for buying and selling. It sounds like it's an amazing tool. We are definitely going to get into it more, but it sounds like it's just a feature available to people with a store. And that, it sounds really, really cool to be able to do some research on what can you buy, what can can you resell, and then what is trending, what all that stuff is that's selling, and it gives you numbers to prove it. Now, when we buy and sell stuff, every time we buy something, we're jumping on there, we're trying to find out the completed listings, what's accurately listed right now, the prices and all that kind of stuff. And it sounds like this actually is a shortcut to be able to find all that information. So we're super excited. Like I said, Melissa was reading me all this stuff earlier, and I'm like, man, this sounds like amazing. Why didn't we know about this? So, but it's just another one of the tools that eBay makes available to you to be when you have the store. So definitely something you want to look into. What is it called?
Terapeak
Analytics. Sorry, Terapeak Analytics. So guys, check it out with the store. Even if you don't have the store yet, check it out and see if it will help you. I'm sure there's tons and tons of information out there how beneficial it is for you to be able to use it.
I'll read a couple of the things that it does do, just so that we can let you know that it can help. And it's something, I think if you're doing a little bit more high volume items, it's a little more helpful, but still, for anything, more data is definitely helpful. It shows you what sold and how many, average price for what they sold for, what condition that the item was that it sold for, sell-through rates, average cost of shipping for that item, sale trends throughout the years, sell-through rates, number of unsold items, and like formats for listings that other sellers have used. So it's a lot of great
awesome stuff,
information, so that you can use in your listings. So.
Stuff that definitely will help anybody in the eBay business and the flipping business. So that's awesome.
Because you can go through somebody's listing and be like, okay, well, this item sold for this much. What did they do? Like, you can go through and you can see that stuff. But if they're telling you exactly what the format, I mean, like, all right, let's use that information.
Exactly. So cool. We got one more.
One more.
Sweet.
Number 7. You can manage store markdowns. So like you can put your store on a sale.
This is pretty cool.
It is. It's really awesome. So for if you want to do a weekend sale, you can do like a 10% sale for a couple days or whatever. 15%, whatever you want to do. And it gives you that red mark. Like it shows you the price and it shows strike through, here's the sale price, so people know that it's on sale, and they also usually get an email about it too.
Well, that's the thing, when people see your items, when they click watch and all that kind of stuff, when you shoot out a sale, 24 hour, 48 hour, a weekend sale, whatever it is, they're going to notify those people so they can get the sale, so they can make their money, and so you can make your money. So it is an all around, it's a win-win when you're able to do that. The cool thing is you can set your whole all your listings on this sale, or you can just set a couple things. Hey, I want to put a 25% sale on all these items that are under $1,000. I want to do that just because, that whatever your format is, or I mean whatever your what's the word I'm looking for?
The way you like to do
business? Whatever your process is, or that you want to do it. You guys have the option to do that. You don't have to list everything that you don't have to mark down everything that you have done. listed on eBay. You don't have to do all that. You can pick and choose what you want, run a sale, run it for 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever you want to do. It gives you the ability to do that. So it's a great feature. We've used this many times, and it's amazing. It's awesome.
And it's really nice to have them do the email marketing for you, because that is a big thing.
It is.
We always get emails in our inbox or whatever, and sometimes you don't look at them. But at the same time, if it's an item that you're interested in,
really,
you're really thinking about it, but you're just not sure, and then you get an email that it's 10% off now.
Put you over the edge, and you're ready to buy it.
Yeah, so the buyers are looking at that like, okay, well, it's on sale right now, I should jump on it. So it's definitely helpful for them to do the email marketing. So
cool.
Those
are the 7 reasons, guys. So hopefully
benefits for an eBay store.
That's it. So hopefully that will resonate, or hopefully this helps you guys out decide if you're on the fence of, hey, should I actually get a store? You guys, and you do save. Did we talk about that? The basic store is
almost
$28.
Yeah.
You do save if you pay a year in advance. It goes down to $22 or
$22
So $22 a month. So if you pay a year in advance, you pay all that up front. You can save money that way. These are, like we're talking about, just basic stores. So none of the other
there's a couple different, like their starter is $8 a month, but it doesn't really give you enough. It doesn't give you all of these benefits. So you get like 100 free listings, but you don't get everything that we just talked about. And then after the basic store, we have premium, anchor, and enterprise, and we have actually a whole chart listed on our on a link we can post below with all the benefits of those. But most people don't need all that, so the basic store is enough for most people. I mean, we sell, this is our main gig,
our full-time business,
and we just need a basic store, so it works for us. So
that's it.
So definitely check that out. I'll post a link below with the chart, like what they all are and how to get started with an eBay store, like what you do. So it's pretty simple. So
cool.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right, you guys rock. Thank you so much. You guys have a great day.
Awesome.
See ya.
Bye.